More wahala for China, more wahala for Europe. Nigeria is not playing this time around. Have you seen the breaking news? See what is going on? So I've said it countless times that Nigeria is trying to become one of the world's power. Somebody called me and told me, Ajim, it won't take long. Nigeria will be counted amongst the world powers. It's already the powerful economy in Africa, the biggest economy in Africa, the most influential economy in Africa. And the rise of Nigeria will only come to liberate Africa. The rise of Nigeria has been delayed, but there's no more delay to what Nigeria is emerging to become. They can no longer delay Nigerians. Europeans and Americans and Chinese cannot stop Nigeria. Nigeria is becoming unstoppable. You understand? The rise of Nigeria to become the giant of the world is becoming an unstoppable reality. This is what people must come to understand. I made a video a few days ago talking about what Nigeria has cost Europe with the fuel sector. Dangote's refinery alone, just the Dangote refinery alone, what that refinery don't cost Europeans. And as if it was not enough, this same man, Dangote, is on the verge of bringing another shock to Europe and China. Instead of, it's sending a clear message to the world that Nigeria is not here to negotiate anymore. Nigeria wants to take their rightful place in this world as a productive economy, a country that focuses on productivity. That is what this man is trying to do. Sometimes I just sit and say, God, this Dangote that you gave Nigeria, you gave Africa, you gave the blacks, is the best thing that has ever happened to us. Even if I know they benefit from Dangote money. Even if I don't see 1 naira from what Dangote is making as money, what this man is doing for Nigeria and Africa in general is too big. It is too massive. See, the grace, the power, the influence of Dangote on Africa and the world, you can't take it for granted. The richest black man in the world. So you see this man, that's why they tried to stop him, but they couldn't. They try as much as they could to limit this man from bringing out his best, but they couldn't. Somebody that has never invested in America, he has never invested in Europe. He doesn't encourage people to travel there, but he has managed to become a billionaire in Nigeria by building wealth in Nigeria and Africa. Isn't that enough motivation for the world to believe in Africa, to believe in Nigeria? Now look at what Dangote wants to do. These are the kind of things that Europeans don't like to see. These are the kind of things they don't want to hear at all. It will give them a headache. When China sees this, they have headache. When America sees this, they have headache. When Europe sees this kind of things, they have headache. If they worry them, now wutu problem that they give them like this. Yes, that is exactly what is going on here. So with about $700 million, Dangote plans to end importation of sugar into Africa. End it, as in no African country will import sugar again from outside Africa. China will lose the market for sugar. Okay, Chinese sugar, Indonesia sugar, wherever sugar is coming from. You people are going to lose that market because Africa will not go buy on sugar again. We now go find way to they give the sugar for America. We now go sell them to Europeans and others because Dangote and Nigeria are deciding that the sugar industry in Nigeria and Africa will be run and controlled by Nigerians, by Africans. We will be in charge of our sugar industry. Now we go to produce our own sugar. Now we go to consumer. We have the market. We have everything we need. Tell me how Europe will be happy seeing this kind of news. Do you know how many jobs China will lose? Do you know how many companies, how many people will go jobless and companies will shut down? You know how many lives will be affected, how the economy will be affected? If this refinery, a sugar plant, this sugar is raised to the standard whereby we no longer import, whereby we no longer depend on China or any country to have sugar and have these kind of things. Look at what the fuel sector alone has done. Do you know that Nigeria's fuel production capacity has risen above the OPEC standards because of one man, because of refinery? That is why out of a sudden the Nigeria GDP just rises up straight. Out of a sudden Nigeria has just become the biggest in Africa again, back straight, with just one major change in us building a refinery. If we build our own sugar plant, produce sugar, build our own chocolate factory, produce chocolate. Nigeria is now building lithium factory, produce our own lithium and arrange it. Imagine this goes in many other sectors. Imagine this goes in different sectors. Clothing, everything we are consuming. We have factories for this in Nigeria. Just imagine the $1 trillion economy will not take 5 years. We will have a $1 trillion economy. If one refinery can do this thing, if just oil can do this thing, imagine what will happen to other sectors by the time this thing just eventually goes up. I'm very, very happy when I see things like this, because this is the only way Africa can be liberated. As we build this one now, we build our army. That's one thing I love about Nigeria. Very strong military. Build the army, build the armed force, build everything, because one thing is certain. When these people cannot come directly with diplomacy and force their decisions on us, the next thing is they go to invest in terrorism. They go to send people, but give them weapons to come and destabilize Nigeria, destabilize Africa. So we have to invest in the military, invest in security, so that by the time they send those people to come, Nigeria will welcome them at the border. They go collect wutu. That is how it's supposed to be. That is how every country should protect themselves. Build your industries, build your factories, produce your own resources, produce what you consume, export what you are producing to other countries, and your GDP goes up, your economy goes up, and then you protect yourself with a good military defense. That is exactly the nightmare Nigeria is becoming to these people now. That is their problem. They're not going to like this. They have no choice. And I love the way China is doing it, because China has discovered that I cannot stop Nigeria from growing. I cannot stop these people from emerging. The least thing I can do, the best thing I can do to benefit from this growth and this emergence that Nigeria is about to experience is to collaborate, partner, come and work with them. Come and be part of the people establishing. Come and show, like Dangote built a Peugeot assembly plant. Dangote right now is already assembling Peugeot vehicles in Nigeria. This assembly ground is there. Cars are ready. So, before you know, we are taking over the vehicle market. We are taking over the automobile market in Africa. And that will be it. How much is Toyota making on yearly basis from Africa? How much Toyota they make? Sometimes sit down and calculate how many Toyota cars you see every day. Each of that car they buy from Japan. Toyota makes a lot of money. Japan government makes a lot of money. We need to stop it. This is the only way out for Nigeria and Africa. We need to build. We need to be productive. We need to make sure that we are producing our own things. And we also export to them. Probably not that. We need to export. As a matter of fact, Europe should also start buying from us. We should also start exporting to Europe the way we have been consuming their own things. That is the way forward for Nigeria. So when I came across what Dangote is doing, man, with this refinery, and again with this sugar plant is about to extend, with the new lithium factory, with all these factories rising in Nigeria, I mean, I felt really, really happy. And I said to myself, that $1 trillion economy with the president of Nigeria they talk about, it is at the corner, it is here. It's about time that $1 trillion economy rings in our head, because it's possible. Because if in less than no time, the GDP can rise back to almost $500 billion within less than no time, then rest assured that $1 trillion economy is on the way coming for Nigeria, and Nigerians will be enjoying a better economy very, very soon. Shout out to Dangote, man. If we get just 10 of Dangote, investing in other sectors, investing in electricity, investing and, creating these opportunities and creating these outings. Imagine how quick things will turn around for Africa, for Nigeria. So Africans, guys, if you are into business, sugar business, any business, start looking at creating connection with Nigeria, because importation is about to end and Africa is about to flourish. Africa is about to rise. Africa is about to become great again. That is the good news, my brothers and sisters. I am super proud of what Nigeria is doing for the continent of Africa, and I expect every African to have that same feeling and that same energy towards this beautiful continent. It is what it is. Your boy Ajay Maxi on this one again. Smash the like button, smash notification bell. Come back anytime you're free, guys, because there's always more beautiful and amazing videos just for y'all. God bless y'all. Cheers.